In my day, you got scared at home. Now you can get scared on the go. Hooray! Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 smartphone horror games. For more gaming videos, check out our new spin-off channel, Mojo Plays, for in-depth reviews, thoughtful video essays, detailed character origins, and insightful commentary. Mojo Plays, games smarter. For this list, we're taking a look at the spooky games available for your smartphone, whether it's on iOS or Android. If the game manages to make you jump, has dark and mature themes and content, then it's eligible for this list. What won't be eligible are games that are no longer available to purchase or download though. So sorry that means you, Dead Space, despite how good you were. Number 10, Dead Trigger. Okay, let's face it, there's gonna be a lot of zombie games on this list. Anyway, first up is Dead Trigger, a first-person zombie shooter, rife with guns, zombies, and a lot of gore. Its controls will probably take some getting used to, but when you're mowing down zombies left and right while screaming in panic, you'll probably forget all about that. With very good graphics for its age and fun survival-based gameplay, you're gonna find yourself jumping into the next mission without a lot of breaks. Number 9 is Zombi Highway 2. Who doesn't love endless runners? I mean, if you're in a vehicle, is the game still called an endless runner? Endless driver just doesn't have the same ring to it. Anyway, improving upon its predecessor in basically every way, Zombi Highway 2 is a blast. Run over countless zombies and avoid debris for as long as you can to top the leaderboards. The more objectives you complete, the more extensive pool of guns and vehicles you'll have at your disposal. There's nothing like the thrill of trying to shoot zombies off of your car while you're trying to keep your eyes on the road. Number 8, Indigo Lake. The ambient noises, ominous music, and foreboding atmosphere alone make this a worthwhile experience, and the gameplay is just the cherry on top. This game has enormous open environments, and the player can enter any vehicle to get around the forest quicker. Additionally, there are also puzzles you can solve. While the game is action-packed, Indigo Lake also uses psychological horror to get inside the player's head. Even though you're watching on a small screen, this game can unnerve the heck out of you. Number 7, Into the Dead 2. Similar to Zombie Highway 2, Into the Dead 2 took what made its predecessors work and enhanced it in all the best ways. It is an endless runner, literally this time, that actually has a story mode to complement it. Played in the first-person perspective, you must swerve in between zombies to get as far as possible. The more you play, the more parts you get to build better weapons. A shotgun is always handy when there's a wall of zombies in front of you and no room to avoid them. Great graphics and atmosphere make this a must-play for any zombie fan, and the story might even tug at your heartstrings. Number 6, Lost Within.
We have an outbreak. All security report to the research wing. Unknown number of device subjects are at large.
From the developers of Prey comes a story-oriented adventure where the only thing you can do when up against the horrors that stalk the corridors inside is to run or hide. Graphics on smartphones are getting better and better every year, and Lost Within is a good indicator of the potential of mobile gaming as a platform. The textures and environments look immaculate, even if you are in a rundown haunted asylum. Good luck, and don't listen to the whispers in your ears. Number 5, Dead Effect 2.
First, you're gonna tell me what the hell is going on.
There's no time for questions. We have to move fast.
Imagine if you mashed together Doom, Bioshock, and Fear, and you got a pretty good idea of what's in Dead Effect 2. Games set aboard spaceships are hardly ever dull, if a bit cliche, but if we're being honest, there's not much to this game other than blasting zombies and creatures to smithereens. However, the abundance of loot and enjoyable gameplay make up for the lack of substance. It's also got great graphics and atmosphere, and the enemies are varied enough so you don't get too tired of doing the same thing over again. Number 4, Dark Meadow, The Pact. Here, we have a game that knows what it is. It knows that you don't have a controller, or a mouse or keyboard, so it makes it as simple and as intuitive as it can be. As you explore the hallways, you encounter all kinds of horrific creatures, in which you engage with them with combat mechanics similar to Infinity Blade. Dodge when you notice the enemy cues, and swipe to attack. Pretty simple, right? With the fun and easy to grasp combat and an equally engaging story to complement it, it'll keep you slicing through those enemies to see it through to the end. Number 3, Limbo. Aw, it's just a boy lost in the woods. Let's help him out. And he's been impaled by a spider. Okay. Despite playing as a child, this game's dark aesthetics, themes, and creatures are enough to rattle pretty much any adult to the core, and we can't help but feel compelled to see the game through to the end. Its puzzle-based trial-and-death gameplay will have you relatively determined to solve the situations in which the boy finds himself too. With no tutorial or in-depth explanation of the plot, the controls are left for the player to work out, and for the story to be interpreted however they want. Number 2, The Walking Dead.
Does it really matter?
Nah, not much.
Arguably the most well-known and well-received of the Telltale games, The Walking Dead's easy controls and episodic story-based gameplay are perfect for mobile. Follow an original story set in the Walking Dead universe, and have your choices have repercussions that carry out from episode to episode. With some great acting and moments that will have you wishing you had more time to decide, you'll be constantly wondering if you've made the best choices. You probably won't be able to put it down until you reach the end, and it might be a good idea to have some tissues on hand when you do.
Let's get this cut covered up.
Yes, please.
Number 1, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about.
Alright, so say what you want about this game, but there's no denying the impact it's had on the community. And you're lying if you haven't jumped out of your skin at least once while playing. While the series did not change up the formula a whole lot, the scares and tension grew with every title, and it all began with the first game. With its simple premise of checking cameras and locking down your position, it works incredibly well with mobile controls. Your hands might get a bit sweaty as the clock ticks on, and the evil animatronics hone in on your spot as you try to desperately keep surveillance on everything while you wait for dawn. Good luck! Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.